just not long back as usual from a nice walk down to the coffee shop to caffeinate one's lovely husband. I don't drink tea or coffee, so you know, I'm good enough as it is. So welcome. My name is Ellen Woodbridge. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator on the Central Coast of Australia. So I sell the products that I show in my videos. Hello, Miss Margine. And I show you ways to use the products. I'm having a first play today, and I act as a bit of a creative coach for you to get your creative juices going. Use what you have or be inspired what I'm using, and you go, yes, I need that in my life, and you need to buy that as well. Hey Kay, hey Cheryl, hey Rosalind. Yes, it is afternoon. Sorry I'm a bit late. I just got caught up with a few things when I walked in the door. Hey Kathy. So today I have grabbed out, as I said, first play, the Peaceful Place Specialty Designer Series paper. Hello, Miss Cindy. I've gone through it, I've looked at it, I just haven't played with it yet. Now I have also grabbed out a brand new silver foil. So there are 3 different types of silver foil in here. Now from this suite, I have a couple of things from this suite in the catalogue. I also have the iridescent ribbon, and I have, and they will be over here for class on the weekend, I also have the subtle shimmer sequins. As you can see, I've used a lot for class. I've given the girls a whole lot to use on their cards for class. So I have a few things out of the suite. I'm definitely going to use the paper, but other than that, I'm not sure. Please tell me if you own the, so this is the suite. So I'm using the paper. Do you have, now what's it called? Do you have the Peaceful Cabins stamp set? And we've also got the snowy white velvet sheets. So I know where they are because I'm using those on the weekend. And there's the wood grain embossing folder as well, but I don't own that. So there's lots in this suite. I'll spin us around and give you a look. Hello, Miss Colleen. Oh, you have that, sweet Margine. Hello, Rita. Sorry, I've pressed the screen and done something. Hey, Colleen. Oh, who else have I missed? Hey, Roz. Hey, Alice. Nice to have you here. Yes, you have caught me live, which is good. You don't have stamp set, but you have everything else. Fantastic. So I have my video up here. Hello, Miss Ethel. Which is good. You don't have stamp set, but you have. Okay, I have muted myself. Cool, you have this suite. Well, I have no idea where I'm going. None at all. Hello, Miss Nadia. Oops, that was all still plugged in, which was not good. So, oh good, I'm glad quite a few of you have the suite. So I'm, the cabin stamp set doesn't do anything for me, but sorry, just sliding a few things out of the way. On my list to buy, you do have to pace yourself, Cindy. Sorry, picking up my scrap pieces of paper off the floor. So I have a feeling I may need them. Oh, I'm excited too because I have absolutely no idea. So you guys can help me, please. No, we should be fine. I'm going to have a look. Hello, Mr. Linda. I'm going to have a look through the paper, see what speaks to me, and then we can go from there. Okay, I think I'm all ready to rock and roll and show you stuff. So let me move my water bottle because we all know that I have evil water bottles that like to fall over and do all of those things. So while I'm flicking myself around, Tell me, have I missed anything in the last couple of days? Is there some exciting news that I absolutely have to know? Because I have nothing. Zero, zilch, nothing. Hey, Anne, how are you? Okay. It's just boring life in lockdown here. I don't even think I've left the house since I spoke to you guys on Tuesday. I don't think I've even left the house. Like, oh, no. I'm thinking, but I really, truly don't think I've left the house. Now, that was really good putting all those things there. But I do need... Right, that looks good. That looks straight. Yes, Miss Ivy did choose things. Let me turn off the light, Delinda, and I'll probably answer that. Yes, she did, Delinda. Unfortunately, she showed me a whole lot of pictures from a retired catalogue, though. But she had heaps out of our mini catalogue that she wanted for her birthday. So that's exciting. That's very exciting, and I need to place that order because her birthday is next weekend. But I need to talk to Poppy first and see what we are going to grab her. Oh, Alice. Oh, please don't talk to me about hairdressers. Oh, we're in lockdown here, Alice. We're up to 7 weeks in lockdown at the moment. So just with the wretched pandemic. So very, very jealous that people are able to get their hair done because I'm not. So this is a look at the Peaceful Place suite as it is shown in the mini catalogue. Smoky slate, basic grey, okay, and black. And this is a closer look at the bundled stamp set and dies. So very, very nice sentiments, very nice trees. Just not a fan of the cabin. And I've got foxes. I've got cute foxes in the other one. Yeah. How long have you been though, Jane? I don't think you guys have been. Trying to think, where are you? Sorry, I'm great at knowing who you are, not necessarily where you are. So I'm going to pop this catalogue to the side. I'm going to put my silver foil to the side as well and grab my Peaceful Place. So this little label here is off the packaging, and because it's a specialty paper, it doesn't have the backing sheet. So I just put it here on my sleeve just to tell me what 2 days. Talk to me when you're at 7 weeks, Jane. But I am sorry you are in lockdown. Okay, so we've got this nice cut apart sheet which has like your snowdrift at the bottom and then all your falling snow. Cut that in half, make card fronts. Got this, that'd be good for masculine cards. Ooh, so would that. And I have no preconceived idea. Oh, and that has the cabins on the other side. I have no preconceived idea of what kind of card we're making. So we have these nice trees. We have this amazing wood grain. Now this wood grain would actually go really, really well with the In the Wild set, because it's a bit of an animal print and wood grain in one. So we have our falling snow stars, and we have a great grey gingham, the perfect snow scene, and all of these, one side has silver foil running through it. Then we've got little trees on the other side. Nadia, these are from Amazon. I'm more than happy to send you the link. They are storage. Hang on, let me get the container. They are Storage Studios paper file, and they are 12 3/4 by 12.94 inches, and they come in a pack of 3. But if you do want me to send you the direct link, Nadia, send me a message and I will reply with where I get them from, which is just Amazon. So they generally don't take too long to come. Ooh, have a look at that diamond. Ooh, I quite like that. Okay, so now let's go through and grab what I think I like. Because I was thinking of using some trees, but now I don't know. Because I've got trees, so I've got, and I didn't know if it was going to be a Christmas card or not. Because I've got the Evergreen Elegance trees, and I also have trees in the Peaceful Deer. So I thought, tell me which stamp set you think, because I can always add a deer. In which case I may use this, because these cut out as 6 by 6. So these are already done for 6 by 6 pieces of paper. And I can add a deer and a sentiment. That might be nice actually. And then I'll and then I can I may even just cut this one down to start off with, to tell you the truth. Trees. Yes, but which tree stamp set? Evergreen Elegance or the, well, I may not use trees now because I've got trees in this paper. So 6. So see how you get a perfect little piece. So I'm thinking a deer might be nice. Evergreen Elegance. Okay, then deer, trees, deer. Hello, Miss Laurie. I know I'm stuffing everyone up as I look at things. Because we can use like this deer, punch it out and colour it with blends. See, I am up there for whatever makes me happy, but you like the deer, okay. Yes, exactly, Alice. I like making cards on the fly. Oh, you don't know Cindy, dear. Hello, Miss Jenny. Hello, Miss Angie. Okay. I may use a sentiment out of Evergreen Elegance, but I think I definitely want to use a deer. And I'm going to pop the rest of this paper away. Okay, and if I need a piece, I can grab a piece out. This is not too many choices, but I showed you all the paper and you can see how great this pack of paper is for masculine cards as well. Even though this is going to not be a masculine card. Okay, paper to the side. So what we might start working on is the deer. Now, obviously we're going to use our basic white paper. I don't know that I have a piece that, because these are all pre-adhesive pieces. No, I don't have the piece in my scraps because I've used my scraps extremely wisely, prepping for my class on the weekend, which I can now safely say is full. So I have no more places available. In fact, I did a place over, which is fine because it's a Zoom class. It just means, oh, that's a whole lot whiter. Or do I stamp on some grey cardstock and then use the blends for some shading? Because when you, the white and the white are very, very different. So I think I may need to, I'll have a look at Smoky. I think Smoky Slate will be the way we go. Do have a nice piece here. Yes, Smoky Slate will tone perfectly but give the deer enough room to come out. Hello, Chris. How are you? Yes, the sheet alone is pretty. Oh, you just received the bee dazzle. Well, the bee dazzle do go very nicely toning in with this silver foiled. It's okay. So yes, deer on the Smoky Slate cardstock with a tinsy bit of Smoky Slate shading, I do believe. Okay, so a block is going to be really, really helpful here. Now, I haven't used this stamp. I've only used this Oh What Fun, and I think I shared that card a couple of days ago, I think. But it was my customer card. Okay, so I've got all the markings off that, and because what colours are in the DSP? We have basic black, basic grey, Smoky Slate, Whisper White, but the Whisper White was really stark on top of it. Yes, I am in lockdown. We are guaranteed in lockdown until the end of the month. So yes, I will continue to be in lockdown, which I think will work out to be like 9 weeks. But there are silly people in Sydney not doing the right thing. So this deer reminds me of a doe. That's stamped really nicely for first stamping. Very happy with that. And then I'm going to grab my Smoky Slate blends. So I think I'm just going to try the light, and because I've got all this extra, I'm going to try my Smoky Slate light first. See, that is going to be more than enough just to add a touch of shading just in all the bits where she's going to be a little bit darker. And I say she because, as I said, I think she's definitely a doe. And I want to add a very petal pink for in the ears. Or that has a lot of liquid on it. Damn, it's okay. And that didn't come up very well. That had a lot of liquid in it. I'm going on grey cardstock. Okay. So this looks really rough at the moment, but just trust me, guys. Never know. This might just be my test one that we test and see how we go. So I'm going to blend out all of these edges. That pink on the ears has kind of worked really, really nicely. Exactly what I wanted. And we would have a little bit of dark under the chin. Now this is just the colourless blender, but I am going to put it over the whole body so then it all tones correctly. It will dry back drastically, but it does just tone it that little bit. Now I'm paying zero attention to comments at the moment, so I do apologise. So you can see that drying back. Yes, so I've heard, Bev. Yes, I do know Donna Gray, Jenny, but she doesn't live anywhere close to me. So you can see that just drying back nicely. I can just go in and blend those areas that I feel need a titch extra blending. It's not perfect. Never profess to be perfect here, but I'm now going to pop her in the punch. I'm very happy that we have just that hint of colour in the inside of her ears, because I am a bit partial to a deer or a reindeer for Christmas cards. See, doesn't that look lovely? Very, very happy with that, even with my bodgy colour. But because I said it's a doe, I'm definitely not going to add any horns or anything like that. Yes, that's correct. Yes, people, that's what I'm saying. People are doing the wrong thing. So they're moving when they shouldn't be moving around. Okay, so I do need to trim this down. So this is kinda, I could go full size, which means the full, I kind of want to leave a bit of a mat. So we are left with this strip, which is totally usable on a card. And I'm going to, I like this gap here. So I'm going to take just a little strip off the bottom. So that is our card front. And then we can kind of work from here and see, like, the deer goes beautifully just nestled in there. Now, sentiment wise, we have both these sets. I have a feeling these ones are like way too big, unless we add a star on top of one of our things, but because we're outdoors, so I could put this here and put a sentiment up here or a sentiment down here. Wishing you a wonderful year and friendships, dear. Oh, that's sweet, especially when you're using a deer. Alice, I am very pro-vaccinations, and I think that will be the only way of nipping this in the bud and stopping. I don't think we'll nip it in the bud, but I think it will stop people dying and give them the immunity required to fight off this devil of a thing. Yes, our cardstock is a different size, Alice. So you use letter cardstock and we use A4 cardstock. So thinking that's going to nestle nicely in there, and I have an idea on how to make a little label. So I think I'm going to stamp this on. I want to go a bit darker, and I'm thinking going basic grey. If I can find my basic grey cardstock. There we go. Basic grey, and I have a nice lot of scraps here in the back. Right, basic grey. Smoky slate, we're all toning in, and then we've got these nice, they kind of look like mountains in the back, which is why I don't want to cover them up too much. Well, I'm going to use a label so then I can see where we can put it, Barbara, but yeah, I'm unsure at this stage as well. Okay, on a block, grab my basic grey cardstock, or I could go black on the basic grey. I think I'll go black on the basic grey, to tell you the truth. Now, just the first time I've used this sentiment stamp, so I'll get rid of the manufacturing film. Please pray. That's not too bad, but I am just going to stamp it once more, just in case I get an even better impression with the second one. So we shall see. Leave it there for seconds. I think the first one's better because this F isn't as good. First one's better. All good. All good. So you can see now she has totally dried back and just leaving those shadow areas. Thank you, Jenny. As I said, I had no idea where I was going. Okay. So I'm using my everyday label punch because it just works for everything, and I'd prefer not to use my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine today. So obviously that is way too big for what I want. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop this back in and just create a smaller label. And you would never ever know that I created this, and I'm so glad I used the black. So from this big label here, I created this. Yes, we have offcut. I could use it, yes, but I'm not going to. So from this, I created that. Just fits that in there perfectly. Now, if I put, just having a look, if I put the deer at the bottom, because we've got these, and I've got the sequins as well. I'll add a few sequins. I think I like the airtime of the deer at the bottom, but I don't want to put this way up here because I do like the hint of the mountains. So tell me what you think while I get my dimensionals. Oh, a female astronaut from Fresh Frasier. Okay. Yes, you could. I'm kind of digging the monochromatic, which I don't do very often, Cindy. You do know I'm very coloured, but okay. I'm very monochromatic on the top, but I'm very, very, very colourful on the leggings today. Very multicoloured, colourful. Okay. So no one's really said they don't like that layout. So I think I'm going to stick with it. And then just add some nice sequins. So 2 there. And let's see how we go here. Cindy, I like your speaking up because everyone does everything differently. So I may not be digging the extra colour now, but using the extra colour another time for me, that will be the way that I go. So I like that you guys all speak up and say, well, I do this and it works for you. And that's great. Because if we all crafted the same, our little Stampin' Up world would be extremely boring. And I like my little Stampin' Up world as it is. Not so boring. Okay, so it's really hard to pop up its legs. But what I think I might do is I think I will need to give it somewhere where some shadow. So see how there's shadow around these trees? I'm just thinking of adding, and so far we've only used, I didn't mean to go all the way along there. Okay, so that looks like a lot, but please wait. So I've used the light smoky slate. I'm going to knock it back like we have with this, with the colour lifter. So we're going to make that really go way into the paper. So you can see how it's really come through on the other side of the paper. I only have a frog in my throat. So then when we put her on, she has a bit more relationship with the background paper because she has somewhere where she's sitting, like the trees have that hint. Yes, exactly, Cindy. And you girls know I tell you my thought process. There's no two ways about that. I share. Okay, I'm thinking we don't need vellum for this. I'm possibly thinking maybe a hint of vellum for the sentiment. Maybe. And I didn't even touch the silver foil. Or maybe I use a strip of silver foil under this. While I stick this, I'll let you guys have your say, and I'm not even looking at this point. Lift her up, put her down, lift her up and put her down again. Okay, she looks beautiful there, prancing along. Hang on. Although she looks terribly crooked. I think she may be, oh, no, she's coming up. It's coming up. I think I just need to get one more up, and I can twist and spin. There we go. That's a little better. Because she'd be higher because her back or her hind legs are extended. I like that better. David must be using Siri outside. Okay, how I did that sentiment, I can show you with my other piece, Jenny. So I, using the Everyday Label Punch, I lined it up at the bottom, and I'm probably going to do this one better than I did the first one. Then I popped it back in, and I just pulled it up so I made sure I was getting it straight and it's sitting in the punch, and then I punched to make it smaller. So there you go, Miss Jenny. Oh, that's good to hear that you're a better stamper by watching us all. Oh, thank you, Alice. I am just going to grab this silver foil because no one's told me silver or vellum yet. So, yeah, that was easy to share, Jenny, because I had another one there. So we have the really, really shiny, have the really, really matte grey, and we have the kind of embossed, really dark, like almost a really dark steel grey. I just scratched my face, and now it's like really, really hurting. So I think it's definitely between these two. So this one tones in beautifully with the silver that's already there. Just wondering, do I even need it? Because we've got the sequins. So I don't think I need it. Steel grey, the dark one, light, dark. Ah, yes, I've learnt that off other crafters myself, and non-Stampin' Up crafters, when they use critters in a landscape, always ground them, otherwise they look like they're just floating there, where having that grounding just gives the deer a home. I'm using my other piece to see what I want to do. Nice without. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, Kay. I think I might go without, but I've got all these subtle shimmer sequins. Now, what I really love about these sequins, they do not have holes in the middle, which means no glue oozes out. Okay. I think if I didn't have the foil in the background, using the foil would be a great idea, but I'm just not going to use it. Okay, so I will need take my pick tool, I will need my glue, and I think that's about it so far. And I think we will definitely be using, I'm even thinking of using a black card base. Okay, so what these are actually the three colours. So we have like an iridescent white, which is this one here. Then we have our mirror silver, and then we have a matte grey. So they are the three in there. And I do need to commit and stick this down. And then I think a scattering of those, try a black or a basic grey card base. because this is a bit skewy, it's a bit right aligned rather than being centered, I'm going to put a sequin here to even it up. Oh yeah, totally. Oh no, I was just going to put like something behind this. Hello, Miss Shannon. Matte grey. Okay, we'll see what comes out of here, hey? Just going to get this glue. Kinda. Yep, I can see that glue goober. This is the whole thing of using liquid glue. Sometimes you get glue goobers because I forget about my glue and I leave it open for too long. So just one little dot right there. Let me see if I can, because I used a lot of matte grey when I made my last card. I can see one, but it's upside down. Come on, right way. But yeah, I'm using a different texture and different shine, so I'm adding. So yeah, so that's the matte grey. And there are 3 sizes in here, but geez, I have a lot of the white ones. I just found a little one that just may go nicely right there. So what I try and do, and what you should try and do as well, is do your dots of glue, but let them get tacky. Now you ask, why, Ellen, do I let them get tacky? Because then you don't have, when you put the sequin on them, the sequin will stay. So you just want to let them dry off, get tacky. And of course this one I haven't left long enough. And this one's small as well, which isn't helpful. It's okay, that's why I have my other tool on the other end. Great. Now I've just got to find some more. No, that's not even the right colour. See, just like that one. I popped that one on and it just stayed, which is what I wanted. No, that's not the colour I want. You know, you see them, then they run away, they stick to your nail. Just being patient. Trying. Patience is not my strong point. These little ones just don't want to pop off my take your pick tool, I've decided. They just want to hang on for dear life. Just get off. And I have to add more glue. Okay. And I kind of want, now it looks as though it's pooing. I know you can't unsee that now. I've got cluster 3 of here, and I might just put some iridescent ones up through here. Okay, this little one can just get off and stay off, but I can see where it is. Dear poop. I know, and stuck down now, and it's too late. And it's just, yeah. I'm sure someone will forgive me somewhere, or someone will say something and I'll go, yeah, I know. So, you know, these things happen. Okay. Come on. Stay. Just stay, please. It looks a little less like deer poop now that I've got one higher up. This sequin will seriously be the death of me. Do you want to know why? Because it's more than one sequin. There was a pile of them. Right, now I've got the other one on my finger. I will put that one there. Aha! That's why they were being such poopers. This applying sequence isn't my strong suit, but geez, I love the look of them. I really, really do. So I'm just adding some of the white ones, so you'll barely see them, but they'll just be there, and they are slightly iridescent. So I just wanted to, I normally don't go overkill like this with sequins, but I think this is definitely warranted on this card. Ta-da! So see how that one was nice and tacky? So I've got 3 of the iridescent ones just around the trees. Shouldn't have moved that one, should I? And then we've got a trail of them going across here. So let me, please pray I don't drop the whole thing. No. Put the lid back on the sequin, so I'll give you a close-up look of the sequins. So you got the iridescent, the matte grey, and then the mirror silver. And these are the subtle shimmer sequins that go with this Peaceful Place paper. Okay. So, glue. No, I'm about to not use that glue. So you can see here that you just get that shimmer and shine. We more get shimmer because the ones I've used are all matte. So you still get the shine from the trees, but you get the shimmer from the sequins. So hopefully, yes, you kind of saw that in the video. Oh, please excuse my digestion. Now, I was going to try a black card base, just for something different, and see what it looks like first. It may look terrible. So that's black. That looks really, really stark. I'm going to go basic grey. See how we go. I think my basic grey paper is on the desk. And I even have a card base pre-cut. Thank you, Pastelling. Okay. Although that has dodgy ends on it right there. I'm just going to look up in a sec after I tidy that up. Midnight Blue. Well, Misty Moonlight's like way too dark. Don't know that neither navy will work, but we will try it out just for you, Miss Cindy. So this is as dark as I go in the blue. I don't like it. And I don't want to trim down the card front because I like this hint of a tree here, but I don't want to cut off any more of this or change the height. So black or grey? I know. Black makes it pop, Laurie. Okay. Black does make it pop. It's just, I normally don't use a lot of black. I actually truly struggle using black. Okay, so I've got 2 blacks, 2 greys. The black was said first. Grey. I'm going to cut a card base anyway, just so I've got one here. And we've actually used very, very minimal supplies today. 2 punches, 1 stamp set, 1/4 of a piece of a pattern paper. Black is an accent that disappears. I could, Carol, but the layer, I'll fold this and show you what I mean. Okay. Hello, Paula. Oh, no problems. Thank you. Just struggling with the last little bit here, really. Okay. So, you can see I really don't have a lot of room to work with to do a double mat, which is what I was alluding to before. But I think I like the black because it picks up in the black in the trees and picks up our stamping. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. But yes, the double matting would also look really good. Hi, Sue. That would look really good as well. But I just don't want to lose any more detail or the proportions that I have in this piece of paper. So just so you understand my rationale, but I do totally agree with what you're saying as well, because the black really sets it off, but I kind of want to keep it a standard card size as well because it will be sent as a Christmas card. Oh, I'm really happy with that. Oh my god, an hour. And I fluffed around a lot. But we were talking, we were working things out. So what were the things we used? Everyday label punch that you girls know I love. We used the deer punch. I kind of have to put them upside down, otherwise you don't see them on video. Let me see how they look at the moment. Clean up as I go, putting things in their homes. So I also used, I think this is petal pink, dark petal pink, my pair of smoky slate and my colourless, my colour lifter. We used the subtle shimmer sequins, and that's it. It didn't need any ribbon. It didn't need anything else. Oh, thank you, Miss Cindy. I love that you hang out as well. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining me. I will be back on Tuesday with one of my class cards from Sunday, so I've already designed them, and I had a blog post that went live for my for the SU colour challenge. So it was my contribution to the month's colour challenge. So I will share that here tonight, but don't forget, if you are after some inspiration, to head over to the SU colour challenge. I use no colour today. I went very monochromatic, just with the hint pink on the ears, but went very monochromatic today and tried something a little different. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Laurie. Thank you, Jane. Thanks, Sue. Thank you, Paula. Thank you all for joining. But yes, I'll be back on Tuesday. I do have a bazillion loads of washing to fold. I need to do the banking because it's payday today. Pay all those nasty bills. And what else do I have to do today? Fold the washing. I need to cut one more card kit because I snuck one more person into class. So I need to cut another card kit for class on Sunday. So thank you all so much for joining me. Have an amazing weekend. I hope you can do something lovely for yourself, even if it's just taking a bit of time at your craft desk. Just to be, even if it's just looking at your things and working out what you want to do, that is still time for yourself, and it's time that your mind isn't thinking about other things. So just be sure to take some time for yourself and look after yourself. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to contact me. All these products are available in my online store, including the Peaceful Place paper. So I will catch you